everybody. Today we're going to make a chicken Chipotle pasta. And it's really, really good. But there's a lot of steps to it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare the vegetables first, and then I'll get off and come back because there's a lot of steps to it. And it may be a little bit harder recipe than what you might want to use, but you will absolutely love it. And the first thing that I'm going to do is the asparagus, because I want to get it in chopped up too. So I'm going to do the asparagus, and if you remember, you have to snap it. You take hold of both ends and snap it where it snaps. That's the part that's good over here with the tip on it, because the other is too tough to use. So I'm breaking this asparagus, and then I'm going to put all of this over into the pan to get washed off, because it needs to be rinsed, and I hadn't done that yet. So I'll finish doing this asparagus. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And when it snaps like that, that means that's where you should break it. See, when it won't snap, this is too tough. The other end is too tough. Even though it's a small, thin, young stem, it was just too tough. And we're almost, I think this one was all too tough. There. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to chop up a yellow, orange pepper and a red pepper. And then I'm just going to do a little bit and show you how I'm going to chop it. And then I'll finish it up after I shut this off, so you don't have to watch all of this, but this will give you an idea of how I'm gonna chop it. And then these have been washed off, and I'm just going to slice them down like this in strips. Remember to keep your fingers back. And then I'm going to slice them this way. And this is exactly how I'm going to do the other half, and this is how I'm going to do the red one. So you might want to get all your vegetables prepared before you start in with your recipe, and that way it'll go faster. So there's part of the yellow ones, and then I'm going to do the red one the exact same way. Another thing, we have to use some lemon juice for a marinade for the chicken. And what you need to do is let it get room temperature and roll your lemon until it gets soft, and then I'll cut it and squeeze the juice out for the marinade. And honey goes in the marinade, and salt and pepper. And then the other thing I'm going to do is chop up an onion till I have about a half a cup of onions. And I think that's all we'll do right now. And then we'll start in with the next step when we come back. Be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Now, I've got all of the vegetables chopped up, the pepper and the onions. Jordan has juiced the lemon, and we've got it in this bag with the honey and the salt and pepper. And she's going to put the chicken in here because it has to marinate for a little while in that. Now, the other thing that we're going to use for this recipe, and I want to show you now, It's called Chipotle's, and it's in a adobe sauce. We only use the juice, and the amount of juice that we use is just a couple of teaspoons, unless you want it hotter. If you want it hotter, then you can add more. But we're using that. We're going to be putting Parmesan cheese in this recipe. And this is the pasta that we're getting ready to use. And this is a 12-ounce thing. And as soon as she gets the chicken in the marinade bag, she's going to start the pot of water so it'll start to boil. And then we've got the asparagus rinsed. We're going to put it on a roasting pan. Here's the chicken, and it's got the marinades all in it. So, okay, that's got to marinate for a bit. Then we're going to put the asparagus on the roasting pan and roast it for, I think it's 15 to 20 minutes. And we will put olive oil on it and salt and pepper. And after it's roasted for 15 to 20 minutes and it's tender, we're going to take it out, and then I will chop it up. And that's one of the other things that we're going to do. So, and then when we get some more of this done, we'll be back to show you. We'll put the chicken in a skillet and start browning it and get it cooked. And then we were gonna get all this combined together. This is the best dish I think I've ever ate in my life. It's so good. We had it last week, and I wanted to make this so you could try it. I promise you, I think you'll love it. I really do. If you like chicken at all, and it's not really spicy hot, but it has a little bit of a tiny bit of a taste to it, and it is so good. We'll also be using some garlic and some heavy cream and some frozen peas go in it. And like I said, the Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to get back off for now. And we're going to put the asparagus in the oven. We're getting the water on to boil for the pasta. And when the asparagus gets done, I'm going to chop it up, and I may be back to show you that. And when the pasta gets done, we're going to rinse it off in cold water and let it set. And then we're going to start cooking the chicken. So we'll be back. All right, this is the pan that we're going to put the pasta in. We've got the water on, and as soon as it starts boiling, we're going to put the pasta in. This says rotini. They sent us the wrong pasta, but we're using it anyway. It was supposed to be penne. Anyway, the pasta has to cook for 12 minutes in this pan, and then this is the pan that we're going to put the chicken in, and we're going to cook it in here till it gets golden brown, and then that'll be ready. So we've got the asparagus in the oven, and it's ready to, it'll be done in about 18 minutes, and I'll let it cool. And as soon as this pasta water starts boiling and we put the pasta in and it cooks 12 minutes, then we are going to rinse it and set it aside and wait for the chicken to get done. So I'll be back again. Okay, here goes the chicken into 2 teaspoons of butter and 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And then we pour all the juice in there with it that it marinated in. Now that's going to cook until it gets nice and brown. And the pasta water is just almost starting to boil, so we'll get that finished up, but I wanted to show you the chicken in the pan, and then we'll be back. Okay, we've got the asparagus cooked, and I'm going to cut it up in little pieces. I don't know if I can. Whoop. That's not gonna work. I don't know if you can see that or not, because I can't even tell where the camera is. Jordan, can you tell? I don't think they can even see this.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And so I'm just chopping this up in small pieces, and this is all gonna go into the mixture at the end. Now, the pasta is done, and she's going to rinse it off and set it aside. The chicken is still cooking.
Almost done here.
And it's almost done. When it gets done, we're going to cook the onion, the garlic, and the peppers. We're going to cook the onion first for 30 seconds, and then the garlic for another minute and a half, and then the peppers. And get that all done. And then after we do all the vegetables and get those all sauteed and everything, back in the skillet where she's going to take the chicken out, and we'll do it in that skillet. And then she's going to add the peas. Then she's going to add the chicken back in there. And then she's going to add some heavy whipping cream. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And she's going to let that cook that till it gets thick. Then she's going to put Parmesan cheese in it and stir that up till it gets thick. And then add the pasta. I'm telling you, this is a wonderful, wonderful dish. I kid you not. Like I said, it's a little time consuming, but it's well worth it. Just cut those in about 4 pieces. And we will be back. Okay, we've got the chicken all nicely browned up, and I've been sitting here chopping it up. And I'm going to chop it in bite-sized pieces. I didn't want to leave the breasts whole because that you need little bite-sized pieces. And I have the asparagus all done, chopped up. Can they see the meat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of sunny.
Hmm?
It's a little sunny.
I know, that's why I can't see. The sun's shining right in here on my face, which I love, the sunshine, but I can't see what I'm doing. And Jordan has got 2 more teaspoons of butter and 2 more teaspoons of olive oil in the skillet. And have you got the onions?
Got the onions in here.
She's got the onions in there. She's going to saute them for 30 seconds, which doesn't sound like very long, but she's going to add some garlic to that, and she's going to cook that for 1 to 2 minutes. Then she is going to add the red pepper and the orange pepper, or whatever color it was, and get those cooking. And I'm going to try to have this chicken all cut up. This has a really, really good flavor to it with the honey and what else did we put in there? Honey and butter. Lemon, honey and lemon, of course. We've been doing so many things, I can't remember what we did do. But anyway, this is going to be so good. I promise you, because I've had it before. and it is just delicious. So anyway, after she gets the peppers in there and cooked, we're going to add the peas, and she's going to cook them a little bit. And then we're going to add this chicken back in there, and then we're going to add this chipotle sauce, 2 teaspoons of the chipotle sauce, and then we're going to add 2 cups of whipping cream and sprinkle our Parmesan cheese in there and let that get thick. And then we're going to add the pasta. Oh, and then the asparagus. And that is going to be so good. And you can serve this with garlic bread and a salad. And that's all you need. So, I'm going to hop back off of here and finish doing this, and then I'll get up there and help her at the skillet and show you what we're doing. Okay, so far, this is what the onion and the garlic, and now she's put the pepper in there, and now she's going to put the peas in.
Pan's slipping away.
And we're going to cook those, and for 1 minute, and then we're going to add the chicken back in there. And I'll have to, you may have to, I don't know if you'll be able to get the chicken in there.
Here.
We've got 1 minute on the peas.
Parker's alarm.
Okay, here comes the chicken. I'll switch with you.
Parker's alarm.
Okay, Jordan, it's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Now, the next thing, after the chicken, we're going to add the chipotle sauce. So,
Okay.
can you hold this again, or can you do that?
I can get it.
Okay, so you have to open that and put in 2 teaspoons.
Where's your teaspoon?
I don't know for sure. I'll set that over there in case it's hot.
Okay. 2 teaspoons, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's thick stuff.
Probably have to use the half into
Oh, well.
4 of them.
You just get the sauce that
No,
it's,
just the juice. Tip it up and pour the juice into your
it's
spoon.
not, it's like thick.
Oh, it's thick. I didn't know that. I thought it was just juice in there. She said it was
There's
just
actual chipotles in it.
juice. Maybe 3 of those will be plenty.
Yeah.
We don't want to go too hot and heavy with it.
I
Okay.
wouldn't mind, but kids would
Now,
like it.
the next thing, when she gets that all stirred up, she's going to add 2 cups of whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream. I think we put the peas in first. We put the peas in before we did the whipping cream, which I don't think it matters that much. But anyway, she's going to grab the whipping cream.
How much whipping cream?
2 cups.
2 cups.
There's 1 cup. And Then we're going to put a cup of Parmesan cheese in there. You're just going to stir that around, and we'll put some Parmesan cheese, and we're going to let that get thick. And when that gets thick, we're going to add the pasta. Go ahead and put your, we got, after we add the pasta, we have to add the asparagus. Yep. Okay, there should put some more of that other in there because that won't be enough.
It was almost a cup.
Was it? We'll put a little bit more. You can't have too much. Okay, that's good. Now you can turn that burner up a little higher. As soon as that gets thick, we're going to add the pasta to it, which it's right there. And that looks yummy. And I think then after that, we're going to add the asparagus. I'll be back because after that we'll taste it. Now we are back and we are ready to put the pasta and the asparagus in there. And we put the asparagus on top of the pasta, so she's just going to add that all at once. Whoa, boy. Yummy. Yummy, yummy.
Okay.
If you don't want to make this, you can go buy it at the Cheesecake Factory. But I'll tell you, it won't be any better than this. This is just, gonna be so, so good. Yummy, yummy. I didn't think that was gonna be enough pasta, but it certainly is, isn't it?
Fills out.
Like I said, it called for penne, but we're using the rotini because that's what they sent us. We did a Instacart order, and sometimes you just get what they have. Yeah, you get what you get. That's right. And I want to thank Jordan for helping me because my arm's really giving me trouble. This cold weather, being cold and being hot and being cold, and giving me a hard time. And she sure helped me out. And we're going to do another little quick video in a little while after this, and it'll be a dessert. So Jordan's going to taste this if she can get her some cooled out and not so she won't burn her mouth.
We don't have too much room in here.
Chicken Chipotle Pasta. I'll be sure and get it cooled down before you put it in there.
I know.
I don't want you to burn your tongue and ruin your supper.
Okay.
Do you taste the
That's
sweetness
good.
of the honey?
It's good. I taste a little bit of everything. It's yummy. Needs a little bit
The
mixed,
lemon,
mixed
the
up
honey,
more.
the
Yeah, you
Chipotle
can taste a
sauce.
little hint of everything.
Was it too spicy?
No, it could honestly even use a little bit more
A little
if we
more.
wanted
We
some.
can always add more
Yeah.
if you want to do that.
I don't want to get it too spicy because
Yeah.
I'm a kid.
But anyway,
Yeah.
that's our chicken chipotle pasta. And thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the like and hit the bell so you can get notifications. See you guys a little later. Bye-bye. Okay, I told you we'd be back and we're going to do something really, really, really quick. And something yummy because we needed a dessert. So Jordan is going to put a 8-ounce package of cream cheese into the bowl.
Okay. Bring it over.
I can't.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Okay.
Probably would have been better if it was out for a
Softened.
little bit. Yeah.
You could soften it if you had it in something to put it in for about 20 seconds. No, that's too much. 10 seconds. Ooh. Anyway, what we're making is a Kool-Aid pie. I'm sure you've all made that before, but it's real simple, and we're just going to do it. And it takes 8 ounces of cream cheese, and it takes 1 can of sweetened Eagle brand condensed milk, and it takes 1 small tub of Cool Whip. Okay, we was trying to get a phone call there. We're gonna dump this in the pie, and
Oops.
that is good. Good, good, good. Okay, everybody, there you go. It's a strawberry blue raspberry lemonade pie. Doesn't that look yummy? And see, we got the lid to go back on it. Put it in the fridge and get it all cooled off. And we're gonna have it for dessert after we eat our chicken Chipotle pasta. All right. I told you we'd be back. And it's good, too. It's quick, but it's good. Try it. You'll like it. See you later. Bye-bye.